Who? Good for them. Today we talk about capacity. And capacity, generally, when you talk about capacity, is when you talk about how to measure how much liquid something will hold. And the problem with measuring liquid is you can't make it into cubes and whatever there, so we've come up with the capacity. We've got two systems. We've got the metric system, which we'll hold off because it's way too easy and it won't take long. And we've got our standard system here. And you will see I have Mr. Gallon over there. He's the one that kind of helps you out with that. But here is another way. Do this for me. You got your paper there still? Mm-hmm. If you could take your paper under standard form, and one way, what are our units of measurement for standard form? Well, we have gallons, we have quarts, we have pints, and we have cups, and we have ounces. And the problem with those are they're not consistent. It's not like there's 10 of each and every other thing. Some are 2, some are 4, some are this, some are that. One way to remember that is to do your own little Mr. Gallon on your paper, which would be this. Take and make, for whatever you got left on the bottom of your paper, make a ginormous G that stands for gallon. I can probably close them in a little bit. Okay, so here's my big gallon. A gallon is this right here. You've seen gallons. Milk comes in the big jug. That's probably your folks get if you're drinking milk. It's a big one. That's the big one. Inside every gallon, there are 4 quarts. So if you would make 4 Qs, each one taking up about 1/4 of your gallon, there are 4 quarts inside of a gallon. And I would say this thing is probably close to what a quart would be. It's not measuring liquid, but it's a canister or something. I'm sure you do this every year. You have to do it every year because it's complicated. It doesn't make any sense to us. And then, so there's your 4 quarts that make up a gallon. You can see Mr. Gallon over there. And then inside each quart, make 2 letter P's because it takes 2 pints to make up a quart. And then if I asked you how many pints were in a gallon, it's pretty easy for you to tell me because there are 2, 4, 6, 8 pints in a gallon. Or if I asked you how many pints are in a half a gallon, 2 quarts, that takes a half. And then we go to our cups. How many cups are in a pint? 2. So inside every P, you need to put 2 C's. So if you have that handy dandy little guide, by the way, how big is the cup, you ask? I thought I had to already do that. Here is your cup. How many ounces in a cup? I don't think they asked me that, but I'll write it down here. 1 cup equals, anybody know? 8 ounces. See, back many, many years ago, a cup of water was enough for people. Now you go, I mean, if you ask for a cup of pop, that's probably what you get 50 years or 60 years ago. Now, what do we have? Mrs. Stone gets her like 18 of these things or whatever it is. We got half gallons of pop or whatever. Wait, I was going to say something. Sure, but how many cups make up a gallon? 1 gallon equals how many cups? How many cups do you see in our Mr. Gallon there? Do the math. Anybody? John?
16.
Yep. 1 gallon equals 16 cups. 1 gallon equals how many pints? Oh, I know where I was going. 8 pints. How many of you get milk here? Did anybody get milk at lunchtime? How big is the milk carton that you drink? It is not a pint, believe it or not. Connor? It is not 16 ounces. 16 ounces is like what a bottle of pop is. Those are like, they're 16.9 ounces. So you know your milk is by far less than a bottle of pop. And I will tell you, when you go to lunch, you can look at this, and I've always wondered why it says this. So it is a cup, but you know what? When you look at the little thing that says how much is in it, it doesn't say a cup. You know what it says? Huh? It doesn't say pint. It says 1/2 pint. And I don't know why they do that, but if you look at a pint, there's 2 cups in 1 pint, so in half of a pint there's 1 cup. I don't know why they don't just write it as 1 cup, because that's what it is, but they put half a pint. I don't know if that's supposed to make it look bigger or whatever, but it would take you 16 of your milk cartons to make up a whole gallon. So you could do that. And then, let me look and see where we are. Then we've got our metric system, which will be, watch how easy this is. In the metric system, you have this. There are 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. That's all there are.
Wow.
When you go buy your gasoline in any other country, go to Canada, your gas will be in liters. So when you go, and again, a liter is pretty close to a quart, it's something like this. When you go there, their gas is probably only 80 cents, but, or maybe 90 cents, but that's only for 1 liter. You would have to multiply that by 4 to figure out what it is in gallons. So if it's 90 cents for a liter, it's about $3 or $4 a gallon. So you have to be careful when you go buy your gas. Don't think you're getting a deal, because it'll take you a lot of liters to fill up your car. How big is a milliliter? I just have this here. Believe it or not, and again, what makes the metric system nice is this. The amount of water you could, if this was an open cube, the amount of water you could put in this centimeter cube is a milliliter. It's 8 milliliter right there. So you put 1,000 of those together. Actually, I do have 1,000 of those together. If this way, wait, I do have an empty one. Hold on. Right here. The amount of water I can put in this thing is exactly a liter. But I want to do it. Okay, but that is 1,000 of these. Actually, if you look at this thing, I think that actually goes inside of it. How about that? Alright, 1,000 of these, 1,000 milliliters makes up a liter, 1,000 cubic centimeters makes up a liter. If you go into the hospital, or if you watch hospital shows, or if I've ever seen General Hospital, when they give you an IV, and the doctor gives the orders for the nurse as to how much liquid to give you, do you know what that measurement is? It isn't milliliters. And that always kind of amazed me too. No, they don't do it. It is metric system, but it's not milliliters. Haven't you ever heard them say, give them 50 cc's of whatever?
Oh, yes.
And it's cc's because it's actually, they say in cubic centimeters, but it's the same as a milliliter. So I don't know why they don't say give them 50 milliliters of that. Maybe because milliliters could get confused with liters, and you wouldn't want 50 liters and milliliters to get confused. Whereas cc, you can't really mix up cc with a cubic centimeter. So there's probably, I don't know, if you're trying to figure out how much a milliliter is, it's probably a few drops. If you're dropping stuff in it, but a liter, you know, it's like the size of something like this. This is probably close to it. You don't know that way. Again, the metric system is a lot easier to go because, you know, here's all you'll find in the metric system. 3 liters equals how many milliliters? 3,000. Oh, how about this? Let's see how much. What if I only had 500 milliliters? How many liters is that? Half a liter. I don't know if I'll ask you that, but switching back and forth in the metric system is really easy. It's not so much in our system here, but if you have that little gallon thing, you should be okay. So